Hi, my name is Ashley Rice and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today you guys, I'm going to do the cruelty-free tag, as I'm sure you can see in the title below. I actually saw this tag on Rescue is Love's channel a really long time ago, and if you haven't checked out her channel, you totally should. I'll leave a link to it down in the description box. Highly recommend checking out her channel. She's so sweet and very passionate about cruelty-free and also rescue animals as well. All of her animals are the cutest and they are so full of life and have amazing personalities that are just so quirky and fun. But I saw this actually a really long time ago and I haven't found a really good time to get it uploaded yet, so I figured I would record this today and finally get it uploaded this week. Disclaimer, I'm actually really new to cruelty-free, so we'll see how well I can answer some of these. But here we go. Okay, question one is, when did you go cruelty-free? And this one's kind of tricky because there's not a moment that I went cruelty-free. I went vegan last, I'm gonna say November. It was kind of October, November, but I'll just say November. And that's when I started my transition over to veganism, but I didn't really start looking at makeup until probably more the beginning of this year. So I'm still fairly new to the cruelty-free world, but I am absolutely loving it. I feel so much better making this decision in my life. Question two is, why did you go cruelty-free? So I went cruelty-free because first off, I had been vegetarian for most of my life. I actually went vegetarian at the end of my 7th grade year. And then 12 years later, I have decided to go vegan, and that was last November. And then afterwards, I was like, okay, veganism is more than just what I eat though. It's what products I use and what I decide to do with my life. You know, it's a lifestyle. And so I was like, okay, well, I need to now take veganism into other areas of my life outside of food. And as I did that, I started really learning more about animal testing and how terrible it is. Finally, after researching more and just like totally being disgusted by myself for supporting this for so long and the industry, I was like, okay, that's it, no more. And so I went through and I sorted all of my makeup in a V2V vlog that I did a while back. If you haven't checked that out, you totally should. I'll leave it in the link in the eye up there, and also leave it in the description box as well so you can check it out later. Yeah, the main reason is because I really opened my eyes to something that I had kind of been ignoring. Like, I knew it was a thing, I knew I didn't like it, but I just ignored it. Like, it just didn't matter to me. Question number three is, what is your favorite cruelty-free brand? Right now, I'd have to say e.l.f. I really enjoy their products. They're cheap, they're good, you can find them at Target. They're just really simple to get. But there are other companies that I am starting to really like that, you know, maybe it's just one product I get from them, or I'm starting to hear about them more. So one of the other companies that I really like is the Bana Essentials. They're actually a 100% vegan, cruelty-free, and natural makeup line and beauty line. So I really like their products. I really love, and I only get this product from them, but We Love Eyes is a great cruelty-free and vegan company that I really am starting to enjoy. 4, what is a cruelty-free brand that you haven't tried but would like to? Ooh, that's tricky. I am still learning a lot about different cruelty-free brands. If you know a brand out there that is cruelty-free and vegan, like, feel free, leave it in the comments below. I would love to eventually check them out and try out their products. Number 5, what is a non-cruelty-free brand that you wish would go cruelty-free? I mean, cop-out answer, every brand. And I'm liking the fact that we're slowly seeing companies pull out of selling in China, where if you sell in China, you can't be cruelty-free because you have to test. Or we're seeing companies just change their policy on animal testing to be cruelty-free. I mean, anything at Sephora, it would be great if that was all cruelty-free, because I used to get the Sephora subscription box and I loved it, but some of the items weren't cruelty-free and vegan, so I had to stop that subscription, which makes me a little sad because I generally enjoyed the products that I got. So anything that you can find at Sephora, I wish they would go cruelty-free, because Sephora is everywhere, and like, I love Sephora. And actually, yeah, I wish Sephora would go cruelty-free, because I don't think all of their products are cruelty-free. Because I love Sephora, I love their subscription box, but they're not cruelty-free, and some of the products that they carry / make are not vegan. What do you think about parent companies that test on animals? I mean, I don't think any company should test on animals. So if people don't know what this means, there are parent companies that will test on animals, and then there will be companies that come out of that parent company that choose not to test on animals. They don't sell in China. Like, they themselves are cruelty-free, but their parent company is not. Honestly, I'm going to support the company that has decided to be cruelty-free, only because I want to be like, that's important to me. I want to support you, and hopefully that will show your parent company that they should go cruelty-free, or maybe eventually you'll break off. Who knows? But I want to show that that's important. Like, I don't want to be like, I'm not going to buy from you because your parent company is not cruelty-free or vegan. Like, if you're choosing to be cruelty-free and vegan, I'm gonna support you. Like, I want that to be something where you see that this is important to your customers and that they see this as a valuable thing that you're doing. And so I want to support that no matter what. So to me, it doesn't really bother me because I'm seeing a lot more good coming from showing a company that their cruelty-free and vegan items are important. What is your favorite cruelty-free YouTuber? I don't actually have a ton, which is kind of sad. I guess I'm gonna go with two. There might be a few other ones that I'm following that might be cruelty-free and I just don't know because they're not as vocal about it. But Rescue is Love is one of them. She is amazing. Again, a link to her channel is down below in the description box. I'm also gonna put a link down below to Noelle Eileen. She's another YouTuber that I follow and she has a beautiful channel and she does a lot of makeup reviews and products that she really likes, products she doesn't like. And she's really honest with you about it and she does a really good job on her channels, but she does all cruelty-free as well. So I highly recommend checking out her channel. What is your favorite cruelty-free dupe or replacement for a non-cruelty-free product you used to use? I mean, e.l.f. has replaced a lot of the stuff that I used to use, like certain eyeliners that I used to use. I don't think I have anything that's specifically a replacement to a non-cruelty-free product that I used to use. There's nothing that I was like crazy obsessed with beforehand. It was just, I was a Mary Kay consultant, so I had a lot of Mary Kay makeup. So I don't know if I have necessarily a replacement at all. What is the hardest part about transitioning to cruelty-free makeup and beauty? I think the hardest part is the fact that it's always changing, which is good and also bad because sometimes companies who used to be cruelty-free will decide to sell in China and then they're no longer really considered cruelty-free because they have to test on animals if they're going to sell in places like China. The other thing is that like there's a lot of companies who are switching over to be cruelty-free. They're either pulling out of China or they're changing their practices on animal testing to be cruelty-free. So like it's good and it's bad. The reason that is bad is it's just really hard to follow. I wish there was like a simple place where we could just subscribe to and it would send out all those changes. Like if a company changes its policy or there's a new company that is created, like I wish there was just a way that we could get email updates on it because it would make life so much easier. What is your biggest tip for someone who wants to transition to cruelty-free makeup and beauty? My biggest tip is I think always go slow. The transitions that you make slowly are the ones that you keep. If you go cold turkey, some people can keep that, some people can't. So if you know you're one of those people that you can't go cold turkey, don't do it. Just slowly transition. I think the other thing that I would say is don't feel like you have to get rid of everything that you've already bought. I am a big believer in we shouldn't waste. I mean, the damage has already been done. That product has already been bought. Finish using it. If you've never opened it, donate it, give it away, sell it. But for the products that you are currently using or have been opened, I would say it's okay. Finish them out, never buy them again. And then from then on in that moment, just choose to buy cruelty-free items. But take it slow. If you screw up and you accidentally buy a Mary Kay item or something like that and you find out later it's not cruelty-free, don't beat yourself up too hard. Just do the same thing. Finish out that bottle, never buy it again. I think transitioning, no matter what you're transitioning from to, giving yourself grace is always really important because you're going to mess up. You're going to make mistakes. You're learning something new. You're changing so many years of habit and that's going to take time and that's going to take a while. So give yourself grace and take it slow. Don't feel like you have to transition overnight. Now, if you do, and that's something you can keep up for the rest of your life, awesome, go for it. But don't feel like you have to do that. What is your favorite thing about the cruelty-free community? I think the fact that they're willing to do research for each other. Like for newcomers like me, there are so many people out there who've already done so much research and they're so excited to share that research and be like, oh my gosh, this is an amazing product. You should totally try it. And like they want to talk about it because they're passionate about it. I mean, they're passionate enough that they're deciding not to buy certain products because they go against that ethical decision that they have made. And so like everyone is so sweet and like willing to share tips they've had, tricks they've done, companies they really, really love, products they really, really love. And they're also honest. Like if there's a product that's not good, they're going to let you know about it. Be like, it's cruelty-free, but it's not the greatest. I would go with this brand that's also cruelty-free and their product is great. So that is it, you guys. Anything that I talked about, I will leave links down below. I'm not going to tag specific people, but if you're watching this and you are cruelty-free and you haven't done this, I'm requesting you to do it. Other than that, I hope you guys liked this tag. Let me know if you have any questions or comments down below in the comment section. Other than that, if you are new to my channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time. Bye.